What up, bro?
What up, G?
What up, H?
What's going on, bro?
It's all good. So,
where we at?
You tell us where we're at this week, bro.
We're at the Gentleman's Parlour, Randburg CBD, on Oak Avenue. Really dope spot. If you are in the market for, or you want to do some grooming, awesome place to do. Black-owned business, doing amazing things, as you can see and as you'll see from the shots that we'll share with you guys, and we'll share our experience. So we're gonna do the grooming thing as well and share the process of how that went. You're kind of catching the end result.
End results, we're looking good.
At the very beginning.
Yeah. Dude, I'm feeling myself right now.
Yeah, so
because of what Emmanuel did. But big ups to this place, man.
Yeah, man. Amazing place, clean, immaculate. The design is on point. The people are great.
If you want to step your grooming up a notch, this is the place.
Come do it, man. Yeah. So what do we have done here?
We had a grooming spot, so why not talk about grooming?
Yeah.
What I did today was I did a full clean shave, as you can see, but it was done with a straight blade. My God.
First time blade?
First time blade. You know what?
Virginity's broken?
I'm gonna do it again. And I love it that much. It's better than
what normally happens after virginity's broken. Yeah, but it looks fresh, bro.
This is so clean.
I mean, I wish we had some light in here. You can get some reflection.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a few shots of him. Just show you like.
Oh, damn. That's right. Looking good. I just got the fade re-out, and yeah, man, he fixed up the beard a little bit. I got a little bit of advice on how to grow the beard. We'll see how that works. Based on the time we had, we kind of stuck to the mini manis. Dope experience still.
Like,
put your hand out there for a handshake, you know.
Man, I was like, yo, I want to touch it now, man. Like, I just,
okay, hold on.
Not like that.
No, dude.
Not like that.
Okay.
But my hands, dude, I've got so much confidence in my hands. But you're right, you want to shake your hands, you want to show them off at a board meeting.
It gives you all that more confidence in your appearance. So do you think it's important for you? How often do you do something like this? So
you know what?
I think you said it was your first time, right?
This is my first time coming to a place like this where the whole service is provided for you. I always used to do it at home. I've got nail clippers, and I did my thing, you know?
Yeah.
But it doesn't give you this result.
Yeah.
And the experience of being around other people.
Yeah.
You know, and having conversations about soccer and life and money and advice, you know?
Yeah.
You don't get that at home when you're doing it by yourself for 2 hours. And we were here for that 2 hours that I spent here was so much worth it, bro. It was really worth it.
The drinks, the conversation,
the atmosphere. The space is so beautiful. How often do you do this, bro?
Once, maybe every 2 weeks. Also depending on, you know, what I'm doing, where I'm at, where I have to be and all of that. But, you know, I kind of go with the whole scruffy sexy. No? And yes, we're coining that.
Are you coining that?
We're coining that. I'll coin it for me. You know, that's my thing, you know. Let me know if you guys agree, scruffy sexy. Yes, no, am I there?
Speaking of
try something different.
Where do we draw the line between metrosexual and crossing over to the homosexual and being gay and, you know, taking it a notch extra?
Well, I don't even think the homosexual thing plays, because you can be a metrosexual homosexual.
Would you paint your nails?
I don't know. Probably not, but I don't know.
It's not your vibe, right?
Well, I don't know. You know, it's not something that I've seen done. It's not something that I'm really exposed to.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason why I would do it, but I also won't say
no.
You know, a complete, definite no.
That makes sense.
I don't know. I guess.
But that's the question now.
Would you?
You know what? After today's experience, I think I might. I don't know.
You want to try it out?
I want to try it out.
Black.
I was thinking black. I'll think about it.
So social experiment. Gabe's painting his nails. We're gonna see how that works. How people accept it, and how people take it up.
Let's do that. I want to see people.
Oh, you do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah. So Gabe's gonna do that.
The next time I do my nails, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna paint them black, and then we'll see what happens after that.
I think the grooming thing's important though, dude, from a confidence point of view. Dude. Like, I feel so much better. You know, I feel like, you know, like
I'm the shit right now.
Yeah, you know, you walk out of a spot like this, having had an experience like this, and you're like, Yeah, I'm the shit, bro.
I
You
agree
know?
with you. I think that's why I do my grooming on a weekly basis
Yeah.
by myself.
Yeah.
But coming to a place like this, I think I'd consider every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, twice a month coming here would be so beneficial.
Yeah.
Because you feel great after. I mean, I feel amazing right now. I want to go out.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
What other type of grooming do you do, bro?
I manscape.
What is manscape?
Manscaping is shaving off the genitalia area. I mean, like,
Off completely. You go back down to like 6-year-old boy.
yeah, like completely like.
Is that for exercise?
No, I don't need the exercise. I'm more gifted.
The perception of exercise?
Maybe the possession of the extra inch or two, you know. But I don't need it. I'm
So why do you do it?
I think it's very hygienic. I'm a germaphobe through and through.
So you think you got germs down there?
No, dude, like, bro, we
kidding, bro.
we germ, you know,
Yeah,
and
dude,
the sweat. This with underpants is like, yo, there's like just steam and heat. And,
Okay, no, I get it. I
but
understand
it's a
it.
hygiene thing.
Yeah, you know, trim, make it look fresh, make it look clean. You know, it works. You know.
Do you manscape?
Yeah, dude. You know, you gotta keep it. You know, if you do it, you know, up here and everywhere else, you know, why not just continue all the way through? You know, have one. You know, you can't be like a man in the streets and a beast in the sheep.
Okay, Wolverine.
Dude, so I've had Wolverine comparisons with the beard now already.
Would you expect your partner to also have the thing shaved?
In all honesty, dude, it's up to them. Like for me, I'm not fussy about that, you know.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't look like
The Amazon.
the Amazon or George of the
Where
Jungle.
you have to use a compass and a light to navigate.
What are we navigating to?
It's like a hedge.
Yeah, so clearly,
It's a hedge fund.
so clearly, so clearly, it's a major thing for you.
For me,
Clearly-
it's a major thing. Like,
So,
I'm not saying.
So what happens? So what happens now? You meet a girl, you swipe right, you guys start chatting, and then you know
And the things are not.
the things
You know-
things start to happen. The pots become done, and when the clothes come off, it's like
Boom!
yo, 1970s.
It's a turn off, bro. Like,
Done. So
like,
that's done.
little man won't be doing the play. He's like, yeah, what is this? For me, it's a thing of. It doesn't have to be completely clean shaven, but at least trimmed down. You know?
What about hearing nipples? What do you feel about like makeup for men? Would you go as far as makeup?
There's only one instance that I would use makeup,
Yeah.
and that's on TV.
Okay.
And there's a reason why, because you sweat and the lights are hot. That's the only time I will actually allow anybody to have a makeup brush near my face, and that's it.
So you're not gonna be that guy who's
Buying Mac?
is
I'll buy for my girl.
Is there a Mac for men?
No.
Do you know that? We need to do research
I
on
think let's research on that. If you guys know any makeup, for men, let us know. But even
the idea.
that
So you wouldn't
name.
like put base to hide like the
Guys,
blemishes and
I use one grooming product for my whole body. So I'm not gonna add makeup.
the Vaseline intensive care
You know. For men.
for
You know?
men. Okay.
I
can't Vaseline. I
You
can't.
need Nivea.
Yeah. So I use Nivea for men. Girls with makeup, you cool with that?
I'm cool though.
Yeah. You fucks with that?
I like natural beauty, but if you want to put makeup and it makes
to enhance it.
if it makes you more confident, I fucks with that though.
Yeah.
Like, it's all about your preference.
So like layers and layers of makeup.
No, not caking.
So
We
like
ain't caking that shit. We ain't baking no.
when we're leaving, you know, it's like face off. It's like Nicolas Cage.
I'm glad with makeup. You know what? Because you see this girl on Tinder or wherever, or at the club, and she's fire, right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, shorty looks nice.
Yeah.
Next thing, you wake up in the morning because you spent your game, takes off the makeup, looks like a completely different person. No, that's too much.
Isn't that kind of cool? Like, it's
Abracadabra.
it's like you're hooking up with two different people.
No.
I'm not a big fan of.
No.
I'm not a big fan of a lot of makeup. Like,
No,
accentuate.
Yes.
And
Enhance a little bit.
Yeah, but-
Don't overdo it.
yeah.
You know, hit maybe the little eyes here and there, the eyebrows on fleek,
Yeah.
you know, as the girls would say. But don't cake it up like we icing birthday cake for a 2-year-old, bro. It's like that layer of icing. No, that I don't fuck with.
So since you do like the cheese corp and whatever, would you consider? Because I've heard people going, and it's a new trend for people to go around and do the whole laser removal and things.
Laser, yes, but there's a new trend.
Okay, so
The whole man wigs.
What? Man who?
Man wigs and beard wigs. You know,
Fuck that, bro.
there's proper man
Stop
wigs
it.
and nigger wig.
We're not having this conversation.
We ending it
We ending
because we're on the same page about that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
But laser, dude, I would laser my entire body. I hate hair. Like I'm that guy. I hate hair. Alright, I would laser my entire damn body. Top of your fan. So if you guys know of a good laser place, hit me up, man. H.
What up, bro?
We know that you do this, right? But actually, what do you do on a daily basis?
What I do on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, what is your bag? What is your business?
So work. Current work. Well, look, I've got a company, as we've spoken about, you know, a little bit in the past, called Lube the Cube. It's a training company, not limited to training. So we do training and a little bit of marketing and, you know, a little bit of, you know, product placement based on, you know, previous work experience and where I've come from. Majority of my customers or clients that I work with are in the motor industry. We've kind of specialized in the motor industry. The reason I say we, I run my business 50-50 with my business partner Vusi. We've come from, you know, previous employment together, and yeah, we've been doing this thing for 6-7 years. In essence, we do tailor-made training for the corporate space.
Were you forced to go into it, or did you choose to actually get into Lube the Cube?
Into Lube the Cube specifically, I'd say a smart decision based on being forced. So I don't want to go into too much detail because it's not important. The previous company I worked for closed down pretty abruptly. We kind of saw it coming, so we put things in place to, you know, to kind of, yeah, hence the smart decision to kind of get going within that space. I mean, you know, a key thing in business and being an entrepreneur is build relationships, and I think, you know, the both of us had gotten that part of it right. It was, you know, like I said, very different to a lot of people, very easy for us to move into our own space, but definitely forced into it because, you know, it was either go and find a job or start something of our own.
And would you see yourself working for somebody else in 9 to 5 ever again?
I think that was the biggest problem within, you know, my growth and the evolution of me or us into the Lube the Cube space, is that I don't think I can work for anyone anymore, dude. I don't think I can. You know, it's different reporting to a client who's paying you to do something, or you've got a contract or an SLA or, you know, whatever, or a MOU. And the difference is you're doing it for yourself, you know, and, you know, the motives are different. You know, the time that you put into it, you own your own time. You kind of, you know, are in the space of, you're in control of what you do. And even in control of who you work with, you know. And in the beginning, that's a little difficult because you're chasing, in essence, the paycheck, you know. It's opened a lot of doors for me. I think for us as well. I mean, the other thing I do is clearly GHIJ and some of the things that we're doing off the record, the photography, the video editing, you know, is starting to spill over in a lot of what we, you know, we both do. So, you know, it's both of them I really love doing. No doubt about that. I will any day, you know, wake up with a smile on my face to go and train people. You know, it's changing lives, it's making a difference in people's lives, it's making people better, it's helping people, you know, realize their potential, you know, and it's really fulfilling to do that, you know. I guess strikes the perfect balance for me for, you know, two things I'm very passionate about, you know. Number one, talking, because I can talk your ears off. And number two, the automotive space. I love cars, I love the industry, I love the people in the industry. So, you know, it really is an ideal space for me in what I do. And, you know, it's opening a lot of doors based on the relationships I've built in that space. What I've learned in the spaces that I've been in, my introduction into the industry, you know, has kind of put me in a place where we're a black-owned niche company that's doing, you know, things that were, you know, predominantly white. not only are we doing it because, and people are giving us business only because we're black, but because of what we're good at what we do.
It's a merit thing.
It's a merit thing, you know, and it's starting to happen a lot more that, you know, people are starting to hear the name, you know, lubricating business, bro, making stuff work. That's what we're about.
I hear that, but what is the one thing that has been the hardest since you started the Cube and the GMajor?
In all honesty, sustainability, and not of the business, because the business is doing what we love every day.
Yeah.
The sustainability part is when you start up, the ability to make a living out of it is very difficult. So you're in a place, you're in a position where you're torn between, do I carry on doing the thing that I love every day in the hopes and in the inevitability that eventually you'll make the money, or, you know, do I succumb to the rat race and go back and get employed and hate my life while I do it, you know? I think so. That's the one thing, and, you know, I think just having that mindset of, you know, keep going and things will get better, as opposed to, you know, things always getting worse. It's human nature to think all the time that, you know, things will always get worse, you know. When you get into that mindset of things will get better, they actually do. You kind of attract, you know, what you want in that space, you know. After starting GHIJ, I mean, with you, you know this, the amount of validation we've had that we're doing the right thing is more than motivation for us to carry on doing what we're doing. And I mean, at the end of the day, when we get to a point where we're getting major bag based on every day doing what we love, and multiple bags, and all day just picking up bags, new bag alerts. For me, it's more about, you know, consistently doing what you love and knowing why, bro. Like you mentioned it, and you talk about it often, that, you know, once you find your why and once you discover your purpose, and you can wake up every day, you know, with purpose and the ability to, you know, continue doing what you're doing, then, you know, it kind of all makes sense, you know. And to own my time, man. You know, it's important to own your time to spend with your family, with your kids, with people that you love, you know. All of those things make a major difference into, you know, I think the challenges of, you know, what do you do and where do you go.
Cool. And then on a final note, if there's some young guy who's watching right now,
Yeah.
What advice would you give him or her
Yeah.
on starting your own business, on following your passions, on doing the thing that you like to do on a daily basis?
I think in the very first place, start.
Yeah.
Just start, man. We can procrastinate great ideas, and we all do this. We speak about the greatest of ideas and business plans and things we want to do and things we think we'll be good at, but in reality, you'll never know until you start. You know, take that leap of faith. And I always say that make sure it's a calculated leap of faith, you know. You know, don't just jump. Make sure you jump knowing you've put in the work to know you can make the jump, you know. But there's always going to be a certain level of risk to it. And I think with risk, you know, comes great reward. I'm not yet at the great reward, but my small rewards, you know, are painting my bigger picture. And I think, you know, with that just carries on the motivation on its own, you know. Alright, GMajor 7.
Yo, bro.
So, dude, tell me about you. Tell me about your business.
Currently, it's 3 companies that I own and operate.
Okay.
The first one being Coded, which was initially was a digital agency, but now it's become the photography leg of our business. That's what I'm doing now. So that all the photography is going to come out of Coded. That I'm excited about because a lot of new stuff is happening. Secondly, I have Noted Records, which is my biggest baby of the year. That's my record label.
Watch out for Noted Records, yo.
That's my record label, which I started. I am the founder and producer there and mixing engineer. I've got 3 amazing female vocalists that are doing something. So we're actually getting to studio in the next couple of weeks.
And you're not a bad vocalist yourself, man.
I don't want the limelight.
I see you there, you know, dabbling in some. But you sing, bro.
I sing.
Yeah? Not as good as you cook.
Yeah, I should open a catering business, but that's not so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, so Noted Records, we've done 2 singles so far, but we're still in the post-production phase. So those are going to come out in all digital streaming platforms very, very, very soon. And yeah, dude, in that space, like the music space, I haven't actually done that in a while because of the next thing that I'm going to get into, which is GHIJ, which is our brainchild, our baby, GHIJ. That is the production company, right? So everything video related, everything content related comes straight out of there.
Off the Record itself is a product of GHIJ.
Actually, Off the Record is the first thing that came out of GHIJ, which is our YouTube show, but it's also
It's what they're watching now.
It's what you guys are watching. We are in talks with some big brands for some content production for their social media stuff. So we're really pushing into that space. So that's, in a nutshell, that's who I am.
Right, dude. So, what did you do before that? Because clearly you're self-employed, right?
I'm self-employed. I'm not unemployed. I work for myself.
Major difference.
Yeah, huge difference.
Unemployed is
Mahlalela.
What challenges have you faced in clearly you worked in a 9 to 5,
yeah,
right? And
so let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So I've been in a 9 to 5 since I started my working career. I was in the training space. That's where I started. But because of my IT background
and you're more systems anyway.
I'm more systems.
Yeah.
I transferred from the training into the more LMS portion of that company. Learning management system, for those who don't know what LMS is. So what it basically is just a place where
learning content.
Thank you. Learning content can be placed. Progress can be tracked, all these things that learners do. So if you guys have a university system, it's 90% a learning management system, right?
Okay, so why'd you leave?
Time and passion. The main reason I left was I just didn't have the time, bro. Like, I didn't have the time to pursue what I loved, which is content production and video and photography and music. I got frustrated. I used to wake up at 5:30 every morning. I had to leave the house latest at 7:15, right? To be at the office by 7:30. Still have a 30-minute lunch break, and then still have to work until 4:30, and then still be in traffic for another hour. Come on, guys. Like, for me, that was not the life.
Okay.
So I decided, you know what, fuck it. I hollered at a few people. I hollered at you. I hollered at some friends of mine who are also not in the rat race anymore. And I asked for their opinions, their honest opinions, and everyone gave me their true and honest feedback. And I tendered my resignation, served 6 weeks notice because I'm that guy. I gave them an extra 2 weeks. The rest is history. And the funny thing is now, I'm re-employed by my previous employer as a freelancer.
In your own capacity?
In my own capacity, with my own time. Now I charge for time and not earn a salary at the end of the day or at the end of the month.
That's very dope, bro. Like, for people who are looking at getting into that space, the music, I guess it's the media space, you know?
It's
music, entertainment, media,
space.
Content, creative, advertising. I mean, I don't want to box us or anything like that, but you know, what challenges would you say you've come across, like for somebody starting up in this space?
The first thing is, in that space, is equipment, you know? Getting the right equipment.
Do you have money to get the right equipment? So,
I was getting to that.
Yeah.
Equipment is not cheap, right? And not earning a salary at the end of every month and losing that security, it will frustrate you in the beginning, you know? But when you know why you're doing what you're doing and you have that as your anchor, nothing can take you away from the end goal. For me, it was, I'm going to invest in the equipment that I need.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the money in, even though I might not have it right there and then, I'll find a way. You know, knowing that whatever I'm putting in is going to come back to me 100-fold because of the hours that I'm going to put into it. You know, so money, man, and not earning a salary, guys. You might think it's not a big thing. It's a big thing.
It's painful.
It's painful. When debits have to go off and you're like, yo, shit, man. It could really put a damper on your spirits. But as I said, knowing your why, that is key.
So that's what keeps you going?
Every day.
Fully understanding your why?
Every day. I wake up happy.
You got your why?
I wake up happy. I wake up with a smile on my face. I just think that I wake up with purpose now. Knowing that at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I love and get paid for it. And why not?
That's really dope.
Yeah, bro.
Any inspiring words for any young upcomers? Anything you want to say? Any, like, you know, like...
You know, the main advice I would give out is get your ducks in a row. If you're going to quit your job, make sure that you can sustain yourself for at least 6 months. 6 months is a golden rule for me. But knowing that in those 6 months that you're not earning your salary, you're pushing work every day. You're working 18-hour days, man. Sometimes I sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm up at 7:30. I'm at gym, then back to work. You know, that's how my schedule works. So you need to put in those hours every single day until you can earn your salary back again and you can live the life that you used to live. But now you're doing it on your own terms. The time for me means nothing. It's knowing that I'm being valued for what I'm really good at. And value yourself more than anything. Value your time and price yourself accordingly. Grooming is essential. Do you agree?
I fully agree, man. I think it gives you a lot more confidence. You just feel really dope about yourself. Nothing like that new haircut feeling, you know, it's like that.
It's like new linen.
It's like, yeah, new linen.
It's like new linen.
It's like Christmas clothing.
It's like your first night.
Anyway, so yes,
we've let you into our grooming experience and a grooming world.
Yep.
And then on that bombshell, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share.
Comments are cool, guys. Let's have a chat on the comments.
Have a chat.
And we've been having that in the past couple of episodes.
I want to engage with you with a lot more.
Yeah, we want to see what you guys actually think. You know, tell us what you want us to do.
Guys, episode 5. It's a wrap.
We had 5, dog.
We had 5, bro.
That's dope. So what do we got? We got 1 left with just the 2 of us?
1 left, and then we'll start introducing you to some really cool people.
Yeah. So next week, it's the end of just us.
Yeah.
And it's the beginning of some really fun stuff.
Shit.
Yeah.
Guys,
it's been nice getting to know you. Hope you've enjoyed getting to know us.
Ready?
Peace out.